All right, folks, another mail day. We got 15 cards today. This is mail day number 177. It's going to be a bunch of basketball cards. 14 out of the 15 are basketball cards, so thank goodness you don't have to listen to me talk about my stupid soccer cards, but the soccer card's the big one. And I think even some of you guys that don't collect soccer may understand the importance of it and love it. So stay tuned to the video. And by the way, all 14 of these Michael Jordan basketball cards are for sale. Many of them are hierarchy cards. Some of them are PSA 10s. You may have seen some of these in the PSA grade reveal from the Eddie Vegas collection. Remember, I actually did pretty well on that second submission. So today's video, 15 cards, will knock it out quick. I promise it's not going to take long. Enjoy the video. If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code Cajun, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. I almost forgot where I was. Good Lord. Okay, let's start the slideshow. As always, I'm using a shareable link from my Fanatics Collect account up in Tigard, Oregon. First card, easy. It is a Gem Mint 10 copy that I actually graded myself. All of these Jordan cards you see today are going to be cards that I very recently graded myself. They are all going to be for sale. They are either already in the Fanatics weekly auction or they are in the Fanatics Buy It Now marketplace. It's one or the other. You will see these cards. So check Fanatics, check the Fanatics Buy It Now marketplace. Let me know if you're interested in these cards. Unfortunately, do not private message me because the cards are already up for sale. It's going to be too late. So unless you want to message me to do a deal off of Fanatics Buy It Now marketplace, then certainly we can discuss that. But if it's a card that's in the auction, it's in the auction for a reason. I need to let that thing go and move along. So first card is the 97 Fleer. I love this Jordan base card. It actually grades really, really well. This one came back a 10. Happy with that. Almost all the nicks in the background, right? 4 of the 5 nicks are in the background. Next, we've got a Jam City. I can't for the life of me seem to get a grade better than an 8 on this doggone card for whatever reason. Well, I know the reason. It's foil everywhere. It's really tough on the back with the edge chipping. I got an 8 on this copy. I am going to assume it's going to be because of that destroyed, shredded right edge and super white bottom left corner that you guys can see on your screen. So hoping for the best. That Jam City right there, PSA 8. I still need a very high grade copy of that card. I don't have one. The 96 EX 2000 number 9. This is just a base card, but damn, does it not look delicious. PSA 6 seemed a little bit harsh. I can't remember what it was. I decided not to resubmit it. It must have been something that I saw on the back, maybe a slight crease or something like that. I just can't for the life of me remember. But when I looked at it, because I was like, oh, I'm going to resubmit this thing. There's no way that's a 6 because the centering looked good. There was something, and I can't remember what I saw. It's definitely a surface divot or something like that. So PSA 6, again, I just put it in Fanatics and hope for the best. I did one time grade one of those in a PSA 10, which was an electrifying surprise, to say the least. It was actually in the Cross Country collection, which is a cool playlist on this YouTube channel. If you have not watched the Cross Country collection, buckle up and go watch it start to finish. It's like 30-something videos, nothing but Jordan cards everywhere, all raw, and then I get them and I grade them and I reveal them and then I sell them and I show spreadsheets. It's probably my finest work since I've been in the hobby, to be quite honest with you. Check out that Cross Country collection playlist if you haven't seen it yet. 95 Skybox Premium Meltdown. If you guys have graded one of these, you know how miserable it is to get a good grade on these. And this one I knew wasn't going to grade well because the right edge is missing quite a bit of paper. And you can't hide it because it's just all dark corners and dark edges everywhere. Bottom left corner, again, is a problem. I knew this when I bought the card raw, right? I'd seen pictures, so I knew this was going to be a 5.6. I was hoping for a 6, came back a 5. No big deal. Still got some value. And then of course, all of the cheap paper ones, right? PSA is like, sure, I'll give you a 10, right, on this $48 card, but 92 Topps number 205, the 50-point club for Jordan right there. In fact, let's go back because I want to see who else scored 50 points. And is this a checklist or is this how many times Jordan scored? Okay, this is what Jordan did. Oh my Lord. These are Jordan's games over 50 points at the time, right? He's actually scored between 50 and 54 points 18 times, and then here's his big games, right? 55, 56, 56, 58, 59, 61, 61, 63, 69. 4 times Jordan went over 60. That's pretty cool. Next one, 92 Upper Deck, number 23, just the base card, but what an amazing image. Those early year Upper Deck, even the base cards are just, the photography is so fantastic. Look at this fadeaway photography on the background. Y'all are telling me that they make cards like this nowadays. They just don't. And this card does not have a ton of value, but PSA 10 is always nice to get. And here's the soccer card. So, surprise, surprise. It is the 2017. This is the first year that Topps Chrome made soccer cards, and this is the Champions League. For those of you who don't know anything about soccer, it's basically all the best teams in the world in Europe, right? It's not all over the world. It's just basically the best teams in Europe playing for, a title, and they do it every single year, right? It's basically like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a really important tournament, right? Champions League with the ball, gold refractor. These were serial number 250, as you can see on the back down here. Number 35 out of 50, PSA 10, Ronaldo, one of the top 3-5 players of all time, whatever you think. Maybe he's the top player of all time. I don't know. The reason I love it is A, I love that set, and B, here's why I love it, because I wanted to pair these cats together. I'm collecting both of these players in every color. Again, in every reasonable color. The reds are serial number to 5. I'll never have it. Superfractors, I'll never have it. Whatever. But I've got both of their golds, and so we've got the Messi gold PSA 10 right there, and then of course the Ronaldo PSA 10, which I just showed you in this mail day. So pretty cool pairing right there. 2001 SP, a Wizards of Jordan PSA 10. Again, not a ton of value there, but we'll get that thing up on Fanatics and see what happens. And then I think, I might be mistaken, but I think I put the next 3 cards into the Fanatics Buy It Now. I don't know if I sent them to auction or not. I can't remember. A PSA 10 Topps Chrome back-to-back. This card should be worth a lot more than it is. This card should be tough to grade, but it actually grades okay. It's all black on the back, but it's a cool card. Like, people forget about Topps Chrome inserts, right? We know the parallels. And I'm fighting a terrible lack of breath, breathing condition / cough. So please bear with me. I promise you I'm not trying to hurl on you. Nothing's coming up, so it's not like I'm going to projectile snot stuff all over the screen. It's just a really dry cough. It's been going on for weeks and weeks. And yes, I'm getting it checked out. 99 Upper Deck Encore Jamboree. This is a card that's in the hierarchy. You guys may want to check on that. This card's in the hierarchy in Tier 4. There are variations of this that are serial numbered and much more rare and much more valuable. This is just the base insert, I guess, for lack of a better word, the J1. And probably pushing, $200, $250 or something like that. If I recall, I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure I put this bad boy in the Fanatics Buy It Now marketplace. So you guys are welcome to go check that out. And then the biggest hit from that Eddie Vegas collection was unquestionably this 1997 Bowman's Best mirror image refractor, and it's Ron Mercer of Kentucky fame. You got Jordan here upside down. Sorry, I can't flip it that way. TWSS. Got Gary Payton in here, and then we've got Stephon Marbury. So you're talking about 3 really exceptional, great players, and then 1 pretty good player in Ron Mercer, although he was probably a better college player than he was a pro player, which is not unusual. But that mirror image refractor should push a little bit over $1,000. I think I've got it listed on Fanatics Buy It Now for like $1,200 or $1,300 or something, because I'm not in a hurry to sell it. And so if somebody wants to jump and stretch and kind of set the record, then go for it. Next, we got a Finest. This is a card that really could pass as an insert, but it's not. People will call it the finishers, but it's really not. It's just 97 Finest number 39. It's a PSA 10, and it did come with a coating. I peeled the coating off, and the result was a 10. That's why I like to peel the coating off, because I'd rather a 10 with no coating than a 9 with coating. And when you grade it with the coating, I have never had success getting a 10, almost ever. 96 Bowman's Best PSA 9 right there, just the base card. Of course, there is a refractor and an atomic refractor version of that card. And then we got a 97 SPX die cut PSA 9. Believe it or not, this card's got some serious value in a PSA 9. A PSA 10 is huge value. PSA 9's got some pretty dang good value, believe it or not. I had no idea, but I looked it up on Card Ladder after I got the grade, and I was like, wow, I can move this card and make some good margin on it. And then the last card is Jordan's 3rd finest base card, the number 229. Also had a coating. I knew this one was off center a little bit, but it comes back a 9. That's fine. I'll deal with it. The back centering is probably what caught me, because that's noticeably off center left to right. But that comes back in a PSA 9. Not a ton of value there. But that's it, guys. The end of the video. Again, 15 cards, 14 Michael Jordan cards, all of which are for sale either in the Fanatics Collect Weekly auction or in the Fanatics Buy It Now marketplace, and then the big Ronaldo to pair next to that Messi. I love it so much. and that is like my guilty pleasure is collecting soccer cards, as you guys know. So really, really broad spectrum there, right? All 90s Michael Jordan stuff, and then a little bit of ultra modern soccer cards as well, including a pretty sizable Jude Bellingham collection in the Real Madrid team. I don't know when you're going to be watching this video, but squeaked through and is moving on in the Champions League as well. So I was happy to see that, and Jude made his penalty kick to help him get there. So that's the end of the video. Do me one favor. If you want to support the channel, if you like these mail day videos and the auction recaps and all of the interesting, unique videos that I bring you during the week, do me a favor. Support the channel by selling your cards on Fanatics Collect like I do. Use the promo code Cajun, all capital letters, CAJUN. When you submit your cards to Fanatics, it's real simple. They have a promo code section. Just plug in Cajun, and then a little fraction of the Fanatics money that would go into Michael Rubin's pocket will actually come back to me and support my channel so I can bring you new and improved technology. Even though I haven't improved it much over the years, I am paying an IT guy. We're going to get some new intro reels going here. We're going to spice things up a little bit, get a little naughty on here, and get a new intro, a new outro, work on some new stuff. I don't think I want to change the music. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Should I change the music? The music seems to be a hit, and it's been the same from day one, and nobody seems to complain about it. And maybe there's something to be said about not changing it and just leaving it as is. But if you want to support the channel, selling your cards on Fanatics Collect is a great way to do that and support the channel using the promo code Cajun. Thank you guys again for watching. Hopefully this gets your weekend off to a great start. Usually you get these on a Saturday. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.